This video is to demonstrate how to use Adobe Media Encoder to prepare the lightning talk for CGT 101 at Purdue University Northwest. Notice that I am sitting in a well-lit room with a neutral background. I am facing the camera, speaking clearly into a microphone, just using a standard laptop. And I'm only showing my face and shoulders, basically a talking head, and making sure that the audio and everything is clear. So basically with this video, what I'm going to do is essentially record this briefly as I'm doing now, and then I'm going to move it over into Adobe Media Encoder once I take it out of my laptop or mobile device that I'm filming on, and convert that into a YouTube compatible video by encoding it with the YouTube formatting encoders where you can play it back onto a YouTube channel. So I'm not going to make this video a full 2 minutes because it's just a demo, just to kind of get the point across, but this should suffice for the purposes of this demonstration. Now that I have my lightning talk recorded, I need to encode it. On the screen here is the user interface for Adobe Media Encoder, the 2023 version from Adobe. I'm going to use this application to apply a YouTube encoder to my recorded video to enable it to be played on any YouTube playlist that's available on the platform. So to do that, I need to bring my video into this application, define a encoder for YouTube to apply to that video, and then render or encode that video from Media Encoder out to my desktop so I can post it up to YouTube as a standalone video file. So to do that, I'm not going to go through the nuances of the interface. I'm just going to show what you guys need to know to get this done in a very efficient manner. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to work with this side of the interface, the queue. Okay? And basically, to add a video to Media Encoder, all you need to do is drag and drop your video from a folder or desktop on your computer or laptop into this space. And if it is in an MP4 or a .mov or AVI file, then it should be able to see it and bring it into the actual queue. So in my video, I recorded on a Mac using an application called Camtasia, and I exported it as a standalone MP4 file. So I'm just going to go ahead and drag that video over to the queue from my desktop. So as you can see, I'm bringing that video in. This is the video that I just recorded, and I'm going to drag it here. And when I do, it will insert that into the queue. Notice that it automatically recognizes the source files format. I recorded the video in high definition, which is going to be H.264 format, and that's what this indicates here. This indicates the format of the source file. What I want to do is basically apply this YouTube 1080 Full HD to the actual video and then save it out as a new video. So when you bring this in, it's going to basically have the same setting that you have here for the H.264. What you need to do now is change this to this particular format. To do that, all you need to do is select this arrow, this drop down, and then go all the way down here to where you see YouTube 1080p Full HD and select that option, and that will automatically drag in or apply the encoding for YouTube at Full HD onto the video that you're going to save out of Media Encoder. That's on the video inside your queue. So that's essentially what this is right here. Do not use the 4K Ultra. Only use the 1080p full. Okay? You don't need the 4K Ultra. So I'm going to go ahead and select that, and when I do, that means I'm going to convert this video from H.264 to YouTube. And I need to basically give it a new file name to make sure I know. Right now it's giving me -1, but I want to make sure that this is the final file. So I'm going to click on this, and I'm going to give it a new name. I'm going to save it to my desktop, and I'm going to call this YouTube YouTube HD, yeah, just give it a name, YouTube HD, okay, for my lightning talk, okay, something to indicate that this is the YouTube video. So whatever your naming convention is, make sure you underscore it or apply something and add the YouTube HD. Otherwise, you will have to pull the file information or the properties to find out how this is encoded, and you may get confused if you render several versions out. Just pick a location and always save it as an MP4 file because YouTube only accepts MP4. So once I hit save, all you need to do now that I got the file name in there, is execute the conversion. To do that, you just go up here to this little green arrow key, or this little green arrow button up here in the interface, right here, and click on that. And when you do, you'll notice that the video will immediately start to process. So what Media Encoder is doing is taking the H.264 high definition file and converting it to a YouTube compatible full high definition file that can be played on the YouTube platform. And notice that on my machine it's pretty quick. Most videos should take only a few minutes to process depending upon the speed of your computer. This will vary based upon the content of the video, the length of the video, and the system that you're running on. Okay? And as you can see, it's done. So I'm going to go ahead and click on Done just to confirm. And notice it's going to give me a text file that basically gives me my source file, the new file that I just created, the format, which is really important, the preset that I used, and the specifications for the actual video. Okay? So all of that is well and good. So now I just need to pull up my video and play it to make sure that it actually runs. So I'm going to go ahead and launch that video real quickly. And when I do, you'll notice, whoops, you'll notice that the video has been converted. This video is to demonstrate how to use Adobe Media Encoder to prepare the lightning talk for CGT 101. And notice that it plays and all the elements are there, audio and video. And you may want to scrub your video just to make sure that it did not cut out or misalign anything on the video. Make sure all the audio is there. Once you have this done, your video is now ready to submit to Brightspace to be included on the platform.